And it's just been less than 2 months ago, we passed a nearly $1 trillion relief bill, of which only about 50% has been spent so far. 50%. Right now, we should be focusing our efforts tracking where that money is going, where more money might be needed, and also where it isn't needed. Any future relief must be targeted to those that truly need it the most. One part of the package that certainly isn't needed is a proposal for $350 billion for state and local aid. I hope we haven't become desensitized to the size of these numbers. Think about our overall discretionary budget of the federal government. The entire budget is $1.4 trillion. So this kind of shows the magnitude of what we're talking about here. And in fact, in 2020, we enacted approximately $360 billion in aid to state and local governments. I supported those packages that included that aid. However, when the state and local aid was passed, there were a lot of unknowns. The pandemic, of course, had just started. Now it's been about a year, and we do know that in 21 states, as the ranking member mentioned earlier, 21 states actually had revenue growth compared to 2019. In fact, California specifically is looking at a $25 billion surplus. So what we do know now is that $350 billion more for state and local aid is not needed to help combat the pandemic. It's not needed to make up for lost revenue because of the virus. Revenues are up. What this new pot of hundreds of billions of dollars is actually doing is going to help states that prior to the pandemic, like New York and Illinois, had fundamental fiscal problems, of course, pre-pandemic. And I don't believe Montanans should be footing the bill, Montana taxpayers, to help states get out of long-term financial problems.